This is what's left of the home just south of 30th and Chandler. You can see the windows are now boarded up and it's unsafe to live here. Right now, the multi-agency search is completely done for the day, and unfortunately, Josue is still nowhere to be found. This is where his life changed. On August 28, 1996, Officer Thompson was pursuing a suspect right through this neighborhood. He's only been out here for about an hour and a half, and already over 400 job seekers have driven through. Here comes another one. Stars like Elton John, Elvis Presley, Billy Joel, and the Rolling Stones once laid their fingers on these ivory keys. Here's how it works. Whether you're inside the ballpark watching the game or shopping at the vendors outside, through the app, officials are able to let you know any emergency event happening at your exact location. Boutier says the news doesn't make everyone happy, but that it's better to try diplomacy first rather than turning to military force. The driver was headed eastbound here on L Street, tried to make a sharp turn here into the big Kmart parking lot, but lost control and ended up in pieces at the bottom of the hill. Good morning, everyone. Well, if you usually take Dodge into work, you're going to want to find another route this morning. We have an injury accident at 55th and Dodge. Coming down Washington Street, you'll see a lot of businesses still boarded up and waiting for windows to be repaired. But behind the plywood, new merchandise comes in every day. This weekend, you'll be able to come straight to the bottom floor to check out just how high these hills really are. Omaha police tell me the call came in around 10 a.m. by crews maintaining the lawn here near Abbott Drive. They say they found a suspicious looking suitcase hidden in the bushes right behind. So we're giving you a sneak peek of what Peter Pan will be going through the day of production. I got my harness on and he'll be wearing this under his costume. Well, watch me now. Here we go. Oh! So this is the first time the theater is ever using this flying apparatus. Pretty cool up here. Welcome to what one resident calls Omaha's finest dirt road. Sarcastic signs greeting drivers to 113th Street north of Pacific.
It's very frustrating.
The asphalt that used to cover the street is gone.
I left one day about 9 o'clock, showed up about 3 o'clock, and our road was completely tore up.
Now kids who usually ride their bikes down the street or moms who take their babies on a stroll now have to avoid big chunks of gravel like this left behind. Last week, the city of Omaha milled the entire block, turning the asphalt into gravel after determining 113th Street was no longer serviceable.
The road was what we call reclaimed.
City engineer Todd Fitzer says maintaining this street is not cost-effective for the city.
You just can't keep going out and patching potholes.
They felt this would be a better solution to grind up our street and turn us back to dirt than to fix 5 chuck holes.
Resident Joe Skradsky put up the signs in protest.
We all feel like we've taken a huge hit in our property values.
But the city says blame the developer who built this neighborhood back in the 70s. They never paid to storm sewers or sidewalks, and the street was not built to city standards.
The developer at that time came in, put down a thin layer of asphalt over what is essentially an unimproved road.
Fitzer says there are more than 30 other streets in the city that will meet the same fate by next spring. But the city is leaving them with a few options. Either live with the gravel, maintain the street themselves, or pay thousands to the city for new pavement. And it's even limiting the protest. The city moved in and took Joe Skradsky's signs away. Ultimately, it's the city's decision. Reporting in Omaha, Jobeth Devera, KETV News Watch 7. Inside Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs near 168th and Burke, Gina Gregalunas and Michelle Ryan are hard at work stacking dozens of sandwiches. They'll deliver them shortly to nearby customers.
We have a 3-mile radius, so we go into Elkhorn. We also go, we do have some deliveries in Council Bluffs that we take for pharmaceutical reps.
It's good business for the sub shop, but come Monday, Good Sense could see less sense, all because of construction.
I don't even know what to say. That's just very frustrating.
This on-ramp to eastbound Dodge, or Highway 6, will shut down to traffic along 168th Street. For the next 5 months, customers and businesses in the area are going to have to make some big changes.
Deliveries is going to be terrible. That's going to upset a lot of customers because they're not going to get their food in the time that we promised them.
When I leave here around 2:45 to pick up kids from school by 3, so now I'm going to have to leave here earlier to get to my kids on time.
Although Gregalunas and Ryan both agree it's going to be a pain, They're hoping construction done now will help in the long run.
Right now it's so congested on the expressway. It's just ridiculous. So hopefully it'll make it a better route. I'm hoping.
It's Nebraska. 2 seasons, football season, road construction season.
In Omaha, Jobeth Devera, KETV News Watch 7.
Oh, is that my car?
Anita Campos
Oh my God.
walks up to what's left of her SUV. It's nearly 3 hours after someone carjacked her in a parking lot near 128th and L.
I was just sitting in the car waiting for time to go by so that I could go into work. And he opened the door and just started pulling on me and yelling at me and threw me out of the car and took off with my car.
We were at Campos's home when we got word her vehicle had been found
He took all the gifts that I got for the kids.
and took her to see the damage for the first time.
Oh, my poor car.
Police say a short chase ended with a man rolling her red Chevy Blazer near 50th and L. Now, the driver was headed eastbound here on L Street, tried to make a sharp turn here into the big Kmart parking lot, but lost control and ended up in pieces at the bottom of the hill.
They found my car.
Campos is left carless again after an accident just last month totaled her previous ride.
Now I gotta find another car.
Thankfully, she wasn't hurt and tells us next time she'll be more aware of her surroundings.
I was just thinking about it. Maybe I should lock my door. No, it's safe here. I guess you're not safe anywhere. I'm glad they caught him. He had no right to do something like that.
In Omaha, Jobeth Devera, KETV News Watch 7.